With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. One final time this season. Hi there, everybody. Joined by Brock Huard in the booth. I'm Kate Scott, and we have made it. The greatest game of them all, everybody. Welcome to the Super Bowl. And it really is the perfect crowning event for each and every NFL season, isn't it, partner? All the fanfare, the celebration in the week leading up to this game, and then in the moment, we see the two best teams in the NFL squaring off for this title.
Such a few fortunate players and coaches who are making a repeat appearance in this game on this stage, Kate. So many. This is the culmination of a dream that began a decade, even a couple decades ago, as a young player discovering their love for football. And for those first-timers, that's fine. Go ahead and take in this atmosphere. Just make sure you're focused when that ball is teed up and ready to go. Those dreams you had as a kid, well, they didn't end up with you losing this game. Oh, no. They ended up with you raising the Lombardi Trophy and calling yourself a champion.
First down throw here from Richardson. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually. So second down coming up. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. Titans are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And that is a touchdown. These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Set to return. Nyheim Hines. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. first down. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the pistol, Hurts. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
On first down, Hurts. He's on the move. Kelsey makes the catch. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On third down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The game brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Bynes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. the end of one here in...
With the score, our home.
Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. Second quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Picked up at the 38. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Titans will get set to take over. First down throwing for Hurts. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And 4th and 4 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense that's flying around and making the play.
That'll be the 1st and more. Keeps himself upright. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end when you give that guy.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans take a 2nd quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Titans push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Got Williams, and it's complete. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find payment.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the sack. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. On 4th down, Hurts. On target to his man Higgins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. The drive begins with Henry. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. They go play action here. He rolls to his right. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Toss now to Henry. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous...
Touchdown! So Rock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've Got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Throwing from the gun. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. That's complete inside the 35. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So second down coming up. Hurts setting up to throw. He's got it near the 8. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Hurts looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. A lot of mass on the move here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Try again with Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
To throw. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Give right side to Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
To throw, Richardson. This one quickly to Harrison. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. Play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tranquil brings him to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
2nd down carry for Achane. Room for him past the 30, and he makes it all the way up to the 32-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Short side option here. He's running left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd and long for him here. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Titans will take over beyond their own 40. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts in too many possessions.
They pick up 20 yards there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, ball at the 36. A play fake now hurts to throw. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed to Reynolds. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. They just get the play off. They'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Our home team 21, visitors 17.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Return starts at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, no, they get him yet again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Higgins makes the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And a man is there to knock that away. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's got it over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He can run it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, This is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
That's caught for the first. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And he'll score! Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant.
Put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Another run for Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 6 and a first down as well. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. These guys holding a 10-point lead. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. This set it down starts with an option right. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They give to A-10 on the option. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to get it with the option here. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Lifts. They connect on the deep shot. He has the touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
And all that work is rewarded. They're your new Super Bowl champions. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to the podium now to award a well-earned Lombardi trophy to this worthy franchise. Your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Heward. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.